What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Dustin here. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic weekend. Hopefully you guys did well betting. I really didn't bet myself over the weekend. Busy with fam, friends, enjoying myself, having a good time. Typically what I like to do on the weekends. Watching the Masters. How about that, huh? Rory tried to choke, but ends up getting it done. Kind of happy. Kind of happy we don't have to hear about it anymore, the storyline. Not that I don't respect the GOAT, but it's nice to just get it over with. Where's everybody at in the chat? Where's everybody at in the chat? Let me know who's in here. I see we got a couple people on YouTube chatting. Somebody asked where the NBA odds for Dalvey yesterday on the Optimizers. Not sure. I think there was some stuff going on with some of the data, and it seems like they've got it figured out since. So I'm not quite sure. Like I said, I wasn't really paying attention yesterday to anything betting-wise. What up, what up? Frank Fish, Javier, Smile Good, what up, what up? Obviously, no Food Johnson, what up? House of Packs. Obviously, no NBA on tonight. There is 2 NBA games tomorrow, play-in games, which would be awesome. But as of right now, we have basically MLB. Is there any NHL tonight? Actually, don't even know. Early morning stream today. Sports betting in the shower. Let's go. Don't need to know that you're in the shower. Keep your hands away from... Keep your hands up while you're watching the stream. All right. What up, big dog? NHL value picks. Is there any NHL on tonight? Okay, so there is some. We'll see. Typically, not too much value in the NHL as of late. I have the day off, so I'm ready for the live stream today. Let's go, B-Diz. Let's go, B-Diz. All right. Where do we want to start? I kind of want to hammer some of these real quick. I think I might just hammer all of these. I don't like summer volume takes such a... Yeah, it does. We're going to have to get used to some esports again. We're going to have to start playing some esports. Definitely take advantage of some correlation, too, in those when we can. Bucks plus 4.5 against the Pacers. That's obviously for Saturday. We don't need to jump on that. Let's get some of this MLB value. Kings minus 4.5 against the Mavs. Like, that's something we could possibly do. Real quick, let's just do this. Let's just take advantage of what we got for today. MLB. Braves Toronto under 9.5. I'm gonna jump right there real quick. Plus or minus 110. Give me some. Give me some. All right. Braves Toronto under 9.5. We got Landon Roop plus 115 over 4.5 strikeouts. Pitcher props, strikeouts thrown. Okay, so there's only 14 bucks in liquidity there. Don't feel the need to touch that unless somebody wants to take that 15 bucks in liquidity. Go for it. Easton Lucas under 1.5 walks allowed. All right, honestly, I've been doing really well with the pitcher walks. To be honest with you. We do have a DraftKings line. It seems like the even line for his walks is about minus 115. If we're able to get it at plus 112, plus 111 for the under, not too shabby. So there's really only a few bucks at plus 110. Feel free to go for that. Dustin May now. Mr. Carrot Top himself. We have over 1.5 earned runs allowed, plus 108. There is a few bucks there. I'll take about half. Because I'm fiending to get something in here. Tommy Pham, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Pirates Nationals game. That's right about kind of where I'd want to stop. Actually, I don't mind that Shane Baz line. Might go there as well. Batter props. Shout out to Novak for adding all these extra MLB lines. Minus 112. That's solid. Shane Baz over 4.5 hits allowed. Shout out my Red Sox. Can we please get the offense rolling? This was hits allowed over 4.5. Minus 113, minus 114, minus 116. They're all good. So I'll just take kind of that. Minus 116 is fine as well. Nerfy. Somebody wants Nerfy. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I was just locked in there. Are your picks accurate? I'd say so. Brian, variance kicked my butt this week. Got hooked so many times on better. Yeah, better was brutal, man. Up my unit size, and then all of a sudden it's just like, tough. We'll look for some Nerfies here in just a second. What was I going to say, though? For those of you that might be new to the live streams, first off, my name is Dustin. Go by Sports by Dustin. We're using this website called Daily Grind Fantasy that helps you compare sportsbooks lines and odds directly back to these different apps like PrizePicks, Underdog, and Better Picks, Novig, Dabble, any DFS app, right? Essentially what we're looking for is where PrizePicks or other apps are off from the entire sportsbook market. So, for instance, let's say on Better right here. Now, I didn't refresh this, so this is a play that I had in earlier. But Tanner Houck is listed at 17.5 pitching outs on Better. He's listed at 17.5 pitching outs across the sportsbook market, right? So the projection is the same across the market. However, the odds in which we are getting this play at makes a huge difference, right? The sportsbooks have this almost average odds of minus 150. We're getting the same play at minus 121, minus 122 here on Better. So essentially, the sportsbook market is telling us, hey, this is a very, very good chance to hit the over based on how they are pricing it, right? These sportsbooks have multi-million-dollar algorithms and models taking everything into consideration when they're pricing these plays, and they believe and all agree that it has a good chance to go over, a better chance to go over than minus 121, minus 122 odds. So therefore, that is a good plus EV play on Better, and so on. All right, Jaren Jackson here, you're getting 24.5 points and rebounds on Better. He is listed at 25.5 across the market. So a 1 full point rebound off. And FanDuel has it minus 122 for him to go over that higher number of 25.5. Now, we could probably get in another play here on Better if we want. I know I gave out one earlier. Let's go ahead and see if we can do it. We might have to tap into a little bit of this NBA value like Jaren Jackson for tomorrow. Jaren Jackson Jr. over 24.5 points and rebounds. Framber Valdez over 4.5 hits allowed. I can't remember if that's what we had. Yes, so we've already played that. If you follow me on Twitter, Sports by Dustin on Twitter. How we haven't played, which... Come on, baby. Come on, Tanner. Scottie Pippen. We only have one line being Fliff. Don't necessarily need to do that. We could go Framber Valdez. So we are dipping just a little bit over 5.5 outs. Willie Adames under singles. Willie Adames under singles. Where does that put us? That's 4. So, let's see. I get a quick... Oh, I don't know why I'm skipping Steph. Tuesday, April 15th. This is some heavy push potential on Steph, though, I will say. I don't really love that Sonny Gray strikeouts line, so I think I might end up going with Steph Curry. Steph over 3s. Pitching outs play. Well, that's already gone. That was on Better. That was just an example I was talking about. Yeah, unless we double dipped on something, but I don't feel the need we necessarily have to do that. So this will be a plus EV play for sure. We just got some push potential, which if it lands on the push potential, that'd be a little rough. But we'll ride for it. We'll ride. All right, that link's going to be in the chat. Bear with me half a second. Copy the link. Bada bing, bada pow. Travis asks, can you use this for sportsbooks also, or should I get OddsJam? I always say this, right? Daily Grind Fantasy is super heavily focused on DFS apps, and I really love, how it's portrayed on the website. I find it to be a little bit easier than OddsJam. But if you are looking to get in plus EV plays and bets on major sportsbooks, right, then I highly suggest pairing it with OddsJam, right? Matt Chapman over RBIs, plus 140 on FanDuel, average odds of plus 109 across the market. That's an insane bet on FanDuel right now. If you can take Matt Chapman over player RBIs there. So if you want OddsJam, you can do that and pair it up with the sports books. So if you do have the sports books, I suggest that. You can use my code DUSTIN35 on OddsJam, DUSTIN35. And that will get you a 1-week free trial on OddsJam, as well as after your 1-week free trial is up, 35% off your very first month. If you want access to Daily Grind Fantasy and you use my code DustinStream, which I've also put in the chat, that's on Daily Grind Fantasy. That'll get you guys 25% off your very first month there. Now, let's see. We have some value here on Dabble to get in. Maybe for tomorrow's NBA plays. Let's see. Bane. Ooh, this Bane line. If we can get this, that'd be really solid value for tomorrow. Over 10.5 rebounds and assists. On Yeko Okongwu, we have over 3.5 first quarter points. And then Levert. I'm okay with taking Levert over 11.5 points. In that same slip. Bane did get bumped. Son of a biscuit eating Bane right there. That sucks. Paulo over 7 would probably be our next play. That's annoying. Moses Moody, that's just one data point. Paulo over 7 first quarter points. We're going to need him to ball in the first quarter, but that's fine. All right, so all overs there in that game. Bang. I really hate NYC now, bro. SMH. Oh, yeah, New York. That's tough. That's tough. This is the first link of the day. That is the first link of the day. We've had some Novig plays. That's the first link. Why are some lines not on there? What do you mean exactly, Elliot? Can you explain what you mean by that? All right. That is in the chat. Let me see how many people we got on the stream right now. How many people we got? We got 35-ish on YouTube, 45 on Twitch. Twitch subs. Check your emotes. Check your emotes. I tossed a little something in there. I'm gonna get a better one. But check your emotes. We hit 30 subs with a crazy rally on Friday afternoon on Twitch. I think we gained like 20 subs in the afternoon live stream, which is absolutely bonkers. Not needed, but you guys are just crazy. I appreciate you guys. And I said if we hit 30 subs, I'd give a Twitch emote into the or a Sheen Twitch emote into the chat. Brian, I think you found the wrong one. It should be in there at least. Should be in there. A Sheen emote. I'm gonna get a better one of like just his head, but I threw something together this morning to put it in there. Anything on the PrizePicks on the generator for PrizePicks? AI Slip Gen, not for you. Get wrecked. Tier 1 sub. I don't know if that's a difference or anything. We could do something like that. We could do this. Let's look here. Let's look here. Man, PrizePicks has been slow lately. Okay, so we have all NBA and MLB, and then push potential here. Maybe we get rid of that, and we see if we can add in something else. Sonny Gray under K's, maybe? I'd rather have that push potential than 3 kills on... Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna do 5 so I can get rid of my promo, and then we're gonna replay it. Reuse, and we're gonna do team. Sharing that entry. Bada bing, bada bop. Pow. Boom. Dang, so I don't know. Maybe I gotta figure out nothing better than a Brent Ricker morning live stream. And then hit a bomb after in the nighttime. Gotta love that. James Wood, 5-hitter fantasy score. That's crazy. Let me guess. He's hit the over a lot. Yep. Which, if you guys are new here, I don't give a crap about the last 5. I was just seeing that he was on the popular plays. So mostly overs on the popular plays, or at least what's been happening in the last 5 is what we see. And yeah, sure enough, that was correct. Do you mind showing DK pick 6? Need one for my entry. I got you. Guys, there's really nothing on Underdog right now. I hate to be the guy. I know there's a lot of people that love Underdog, but unfortunately, as far as plus EV plays go, it's been very, very mediocre over there. Tariq Skubal is a really good play over there on DK pick 6 along with Tanner Houck. You could basically toss that into a 2-man entry if you really want. Would be fine. Borderline plus EV, probably going to get even better, to be honest with you. That's kind of where the value is right now. Remember, we have 2 NBA games on tomorrow, only MLB right now. We have NHL, but there ain't really too much NHL value. Remember, use code DUSTINSTREAM if you want access to Daily Grind Fantasy. Code DUSTINSTREAM. We'll get you guys that 25% off. Can you do sleeper if any value? Not typically any value on sleeper on a normal day. The only time I really play sleeper is during the promos. And I don't believe there are any promos right now. Typically in the morning time, they don't have the promos up, so I don't even show it in the morning stream. But I'm pulling it up now just to double check what I'm saying is correct. Yeah, nothing there. I don't remember what date this was from. Details? To show what date that was? 4/11. So I think we went. So the promo lost there. Jalen Williams did cash for us. Then we also cashed on the Kawhi Leonard promo, but Josh Giddey DNP'd. I don't know. Pretty solid for our picks. We've definitely been making some money overall on our sleeper promos. That's what we're here to do. Why are some player lines missing line data? Are those not published yet by the books? Yes. So typically, if you're not seeing odds here, it's because the sports books don't have them, or they could have one line, right? Over 19.5. Or they could have one-way lines in really to devig these properly, right? For the math to be done to find the true fair odds percentage, you need to know what the sports books are giving the over and the under. So you need two-way lines, not just minus 240 to go over seven strikeout, or to go 7+ strikeouts or anything like that. You need two-way lines. Let's see. I still can't believe y'all can't find the Sheen emote. Hold on. Am I tripping? Bro, what the heck? I swear I put one in there. Maybe it's because I did it while when I had already started the stream. Subscriber emotes. Oh wait, do I only get one? I only have one right now? Emote prefix. It says mission, get 40 subscriber points and unlock 1+ standard emote slot, but I think I have enough slots. You should be able to see it. I'll have to mess with it. I'll have to mess with it. Let's see. I'm not sure. I don't think so. Alexis, I'm not sure. Underdog. Jackson. There's not really any underdog value right now, to be honest with you. At least there wasn't half a second ago. Slight value on the under here. Let me see. Is there any prize picks? Let's see. Any more softball games? Yeah. Got a softball game tonight. Softball game tonight. Every Monday. Could possibly find some. We did play Tyrone Taylor. So we've already played the rest of this. So it's not worth it. There could be some value in a little bit of a correlation for esports, but at the very second, we've kind of played what we would need to get that value in with. Honestly, we might have kind of used up everything, and I'm pretty sure last I looked, let me double check, but ProfitX was going through an update. Yeah, their site's down at the moment. Their site and app's down at the moment, so they're going through an update. This line here is interesting. My only issue is I usually like this to be about 20. The odds to be about difference by about 20 to Pinnacle. I really trust Pinnacle when it comes to tennis over any other book. And right now they're kind of the closest. So that worries me a little bit. So I don't feel the need to jump on that right now. Yeah, I mean, you guys got any questions in the chat or what's good? Do I use Onyx odds? I have a few bucks on Onyx odds. Not really something I use too much. Their value moves very, very fast. What about, does Sportzino have anything? Trey Young under assist 10.5. Jeez. Pretty solid. Anything else? Dustin May under K's. That's her. Yeah, I mean, on our main apps, guys. On our main apps, we've kind of exhausted the little bit of value there was. Hopefully, there's going to be some more value this afternoon in the afternoon live stream. But yeah, that's kind of it for the time being. So I don't want to waste your time. Don't want to waste my time. It's a short stream, 30-minute stream. It is what it is. But hopefully, you guys learned a little bit. Hopefully, we cash out. Maybe that better 20x would bang. That'd be nice. What else? What else? Make sure you guys are subbed. Make sure you guys are subscribed on YouTube. Make sure you guys are following on Twitch. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. Sports by Dustin on Twitter. You guys get notified. If you turn on my notifications over there, you get notified when I post video, when I go live, when I drop a play. Almost every single play I place is either on live stream or tweeted out. Everything's free. I just go ahead, hit the follow button and such. And then if you do sign up for Daily Grind Fantasy, which I suggest you do, sign up using code DustinStream and you'll get 25% off your first month. Love you guys.